Welcome to all the Jaguar enthusiasts. Okay, so this is the the bottom hinge mechanism. As you can see, there's the actual hinge itself. So what you can get is you can get a kit with a new end piece, which would weld onto there if it was badly damaged. And this has a brass bushing in here. In my case, the hinge is in very good condition, so I just put the new, you can just see the brass bushing inside it. So what I did was I took it out of here, and this is the special pin that comes with it. And so what we've done, as I say, what you could do is you could take this and weld a new piece. If it was so badly damaged in here, you could weld this new piece onto it. As I say, in my case, I don't need to. What we have done, though, as a precaution, is I've just put a little spot weld on a new washer underneath it to centralise it, and one on the top, as you can see there. And then where this pin goes in, I'll just take this nut off so you can see. And obviously we're going to use nylock nuts because it's not in a heat area, and we don't need spring washers then to shake them off. You can see that's nice and central now. And then when I lift that up, what we've done, sorry about the camera, I'm doing it with one hand. You can see I've put a flat on that, and then I've put some weld here so that when that goes in, it sits against that and this can't turn. Because obviously what you want to do is you want all the wear on this bushing, and you don't want the bolt turning, which is what normally happens. These kits, sorry about the hands and everything. These kits with the brass bushings, they were never available with the car. This was an aftermarket thing because the doors are pretty heavy, especially on the 120 and the 140s where there was lots of wooden stuff in them. There isn't in the 150s. So yeah, that's the way to go with it. So the idea is that can't turn. What you don't want is you don't want the bolt turning, because if the bushing gets seized, the whole bolt's going to turn, and this is why it elongates the holes underneath. You can see maybe a little bit there. The hole gets overlated. This hole here. Perhaps I can see it if I pull the pin out. Yeah, look, you can see it. You see how the hole is. You might be able to see it there. Yeah, you see how it's overlated, the hole, and so that now that washer's going to take up that space. Okay, so going back onto the car, we've prepared it. We've got the chassis new A leg ready. That's it there, going in. Sorry, I've got my hand in the way. You can see I've got it all positioned up. It's just ready for welding. What we do now is this is the new piece that goes onto the chassis leg. So what we do now is we put this on with the spacers on it, bolt it to those bolts there, and then clamp it at the top. And you can see what we've done is we've actually opened up the legs, and instead of cutting the legs down and just butt welding, they're going to go up inside, and obviously they'll be clamped before we weld it all. But I've got to get it positioned first, and this is where the hinge would go. These come with it, and these ones don't. These ones you have to make yourself. So that's kind of ready for putting in. It's not quite in the right position, but it should come flush with the bottom there when it's up. But I've got to push it up a bit. You can see it should come flush. Okay, and what you get when you buy them, this is the new one. Obviously that one's been painted. This is the new one. You see you get your captive nuts on top, and then this is what goes through. These two go through the chassis arm, the outrigger, plus this one, and then there's two steel spacers which are there. So that's the steel spacers under it. And then this is the other leg. This is the one on the other side, and the way this is quite clever. The way they build this, they've done it with self-tappers. So that if you only want this piece, or you only need this leg or that leg, you can use whatever you need. And the nice thing about it is because the chassis leg is full on it, you can change the angle. So you can, if you can see me pushing that in, you can see you can change the angle to suit. And then obviously you don't leave just the sill tappers in it. Once it's positioned correctly, then weld, which is I've done. I've welded all around the sides, all internally. All in here has been welded on that one, which I'll show you later. But it's important that it's set up on the outrigger first. And that's it. So we're going to get this one finished up today. And then I'll show you how we're getting on. So basically, what you should end up with is you should end up with an aluminium washer here, aluminium spacer. There should be 2 fibre washers on this one, and that one has got 2 plate washers on that one, and then it should be completely level. So, but that's so important for this A panel, because this is a bad rot area. The A and the B posts are terrible, and so obviously this needs to be set up absolutely accurately. It's so important to get that absolutely right. And as I say, you can see that we've marked it. The holes are put in on that second lot for the hinge, but they're only there's little holes to give you the guidance, but you have to mark them and see where they're going to go. Anyway, so I hope that's of some help to you, and you can see obviously now what we'll do is we'll bring this up, and this will go. You can see where we've cut the leg there, and then this will be welded once all the clamps are put on, and all behind it we've sandblasted. Not all of it, but just a bit we won't be able to get to. And that's it for today. So look in the next couple of days, and I'll show you once the sill is in and one side is finished, well, nearly finished. Okay, bye for now. Take care. Bye.